And we are live. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you're all well and in the best of health in Oman. My name's Shireen Mahmood, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host today, the amazing, the awesome, the epic, Kiran Malik.
Thank you. That's too much flattery for a Friday morning, Shiri. Love you too.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Right, so Jummah blessings to everyone. To everyone who's tuned in, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your ibadah and du'as around the world globally. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. Of course, we are here to talk to you about something awesome that happens every year, and that is World Hijab Day. Kieran,
That's
tell us a little
right.
bit more about how you've joined and what you're doing for us this year.
So absolutely an honor to co-host this year with you, Shiri. You're a sweetheart, and it's always been an inspiration to see your work as a humanitarian and as an activist. So my association with World Hijab Day goes back 13 years now, and mashallah, we are on our 14th year, as you know, on Sunday, February 1st, inshallah, 9 a.m. to 12:30 Eastern. And what is it, 2:30 p.m. GMT, right? You Brits?
Yes,
Right, you
UK
Brits.
time. British,
UK
yes. My
time.
mate Kieran knows all about GMT.
I'm her mate, so I'm supposed to know all of this, and I do. Until I make a mistake, you fix it, girlfriend. So yeah, goes back 13 years, mashallah. We were hosting World Hijab Day in Canada. Inspired by Nazma, who is our founder, Nazma Khan, an amazing human being who does so much for this movement that is still so much needed, Shirin, as you know. And yeah, it's absolutely an honor. I was a guest last year and an honor to be a co host this year. And we have an amazing lineup of powerhouses who are coming in on Sunday, day after tomorrow, not next week,
I'm
day
so
after tomorrow,
excited.
inshallah.
Save the date, mark it down in your calendars, put your
Mhm.
alarm clocks on, and be ready to join us for some amazing conversations. It's always so what's the word I want to use? It's not empowering, isn't enough to use perhaps, because we have so many important discussions, valid points raised. It's a really important day for us as women who choose to cover, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for Islam. World Hijab Day is there to create an awareness about what hijab means to us as hijabis from all walks of life, all cultures, all sort of careers and backgrounds. And we do think it's very, very important for you all to join us and have the opportunity to stand with every hijabi around the world in solidarity who faces discrimination, unfortunately, because of this beautiful symbol of our faith, which is the hijab.
Exactly, Shiri. And I would say I would still use the word empowering. It is empowering, it is timely, it is important. And unfortunately, it is still needed. And I say unfortunately because you would think almost 14 years later, come on, get the message. Get the message. Right? There's no pressure here. You can't make me do this. Nobody made you do it, to repeat ourselves.
Mhm.
Fathers, husbands, sons, nobody asked us to do this. And we are doing this because it's progress for us as Muslim women. And look at you, we just talked about life on the go. You're in your car right now, babe, and you're doing things that you needed to do with your hijab on and being who you are, as an amazing hijabi woman, daughter, wife, mom, doing it all. So nothing stops us when it comes to the hijab. So tune
I
in on Sunday and
appreciate
see
you.
why.
I appreciate you, Kieran. You're so lovely. Thank you so much for always being such a positive uplifter, honestly. And I think, building this sisterhood over the years has
Mhm.
been something so important to us all, especially here at World Hijab Day. We've had sisters from over, I think, how many countries have we reached now? I believe
150,
it's,
150 and more,
wow.
counting.
Exactly. Every part, every corner of the world, we have been celebrating World Hijab Day, and it's become a global movement.
Mhm.
And yes, we do get a lot of support, but we'd love to see a lot more support, because with the current climate of Islamophobia and the increase in hijabophobia, the attacks on our sisters, and we can't not mention, as Muslims, as part of the Ummah, and what we are witnessing as humanity in Gaza, in Sudan, in, Iran, in places where perhaps it's, very political, very um, colonialistic, the issues that we're looking at. It has a knock-on effect on everybody because the anti-Muslim sentiment is at an all-time high. What we've witnessed. So, inshallah, we will be discussing this and more. We've got
Exactly.
some exciting guests. We've got some exciting topics. Our lovely Kiran is going to share some topics and some speakers for us as well.
My cheat sheet is writer, like last time. And to go back just 1 second, as well, Shri, I think what is important to remember, like anything, the hijab has been weaponized as well, and people choose to forget that, right? It's so easy to say, oh, but in Iran, but in the, like anything, like any symbol of religion, of solidarity, of progress and power, which the hijab is, it's been weaponized and it's been politicized and it's being used by both sides. So let's remember that as well before we start um, typing our comments on social media. Take a minute, take a beat, and think about that. And now I'll go to the topics and our amazing speakers. So, topic one, which is hosted by the amazing Shiri, is One Fabric, Many Voices, Hijab Across Cultures and Continents. We have our own board member, Nahaila Morales, who will be our guest, and Mars Albrogi, managing editor of Hyphen. And what are some of the things, Sheen, that you want to talk about when it comes to One Fabric and Many Voices, hijab across cultures and continents?
So I think for me, this year's theme, especially, Kiran, has to be one of my favorites. It's all about unity. So when we're talking about One Fabric, all of these things, it's the fact that we come in, as funny as it sounds, all shapes and sizes, and we do so much. And we represent so many parts of our society. So I really want to bring that to the table, the conversation around unity. What are we seeing right now? What is the current climate of our communities? How are we feeling individually? How are we feeling within our communities? And how can we break those narratives? Mars is a brilliant friend of mine, actually. And she's, like you mentioned, managing director at the moment of Hyphen. So she has a media background. So she's been from mainstream to Islamic sort of media channels and all sorts. So I really want to bring that out and share what her experience has been and how we can, I always say, look, we think about step 1, step 2, and we don't even make it to step 3, step 4, step 5, right? So we need to be now, really strategic about our progression on this conversation. It's like you said, we've been here for 13, 14 years now. We're still doing World Hijab Day. There's still a lot of discrimination that hijabis face in academic institutions, in their workplaces, and in the media especially. So let's break some of those walls down. Let's really build on what we've been talking about all these years, and let's really push forward that actually we are the change and we will impact the world positively. And it's like you mentioned, and I have to say this, the reason for the attack on the hijab is because actually Muslim women stand firm in their faith by wearing this in an environment that it's not safe to wear it. So we are strong, we are resilient, and we have a lot to give. We make the world a better place. We are the only believers, other than the perhaps the clergymen of faith or faith leaders who may choose to wear the nun headdress. We are the only women to walk the earth that say, without opening our mouths and moving our lips, La ilaha illallahu Muhammadur Rasulullah. And that is
Absolutely.
powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So we champion our faith, and that's a reason that we have a lot of anti-hijabers, and we have various counteracting movements against us, because what we're saying is the truth. It is haq, and we are fighting the good fight for human rights, because it's a basic human right to be able to express your faith freely, and that extends to our brothers and sisters across all faiths and cultures. Our sisters from the Sikh faith who wear chunnis or choose to wear the pug, our brothers who also wear the turban, Jewish brothers who wear kippah, and this applies to all faiths. So we're fighting the good fight so that we don't become a society that is against all faiths, faith symbols. Inshallah,
Exactly.
inshallah.
And that's just it, right? you don't make us nervous, you don't intimidate us. And by just being against the hijab, you are just one more reason for us to keep doing this. And the idea is to come together and actually have, just like you said, Shireen, to your point, it's time for action now. You know, words are cheap. I'm a professional writer, I play with words all day, and I get paid for it, right? So chop chop, let's get to it. Where you actually realize, really, is this the battle we want to engage in? There is so much happening in the world. This is where you care. This is where you're losing sleep, because I choose to wear the hijab. Well, good luck to you then. Get some melatonin. Maybe that one won't work either for you then. Lose sleep over it because it's not making a difference to me. And like you said, Shiri, we're resilient and we're firm, and you don't move us with your
Mhm.
rhetoric, your negative rhetoric, right? So to come back to our second topic, to be hosted by our amazing Ashley Pearson Khan, who's an influencer, also on our board, and our amazing tech support. Thank you, Ash. We love you. We
Shout
wouldn't be
out
able
to
to be
Ashley.
live exactly without Ash. So yeah, Ash. It's United We Rise in combating Islamophobia together. She'll be talking to famous author Aim Dasu, and then Petra Al Sufi, Senior Outreach and Partnerships Manager for ISPU, is also going to be here, which is very, very exciting. I think
So
Ashley is going to have a
exciting.
great time with them. Yeah, these are powerhouses. And the third topic is against you, babe. It's hijab, sisterhood, and solidarity, building global support and networks. And you have Rabia Zargarpur, the first lady of modest fashion, and Mona Lisa Brackett. I love her handle on Insta. I followed her yesterday and says, "Don't call me Mona." I'm like, okay, don't call her Mona, yo. It's Mona Lisa. So tell me a bit about hijab, sisterhood, and solidarity, building global support networks. She, what's
So
in your head on this?
it's exactly what we've been doing for all these years, building a sisterhood, building a movement, and really, pushing forward against these narratives. I think in our time, like you mentioned, Nazma Khan, the founder, she's really pushed through in the background and in the front, on the front line of, this hijab movement globally. And she's really been able to push for recognition in New York, in Philippines, in so many places.
Mhm.
Now, we can celebrate the positives, but the work that we have ahead of us is the fact that in Austria, they've recently just banned hijab for under 12s or under 14s. In under 14s, they've made it constitution. There's still places in France, places like France, Brussels, Quebec, where people who want to work in civic society or even from a legal background, they're still not able to wear hijab. And that's crazy to me. The fact that in this society where we claim to be progressive and free for everyone, we still are policing women's clothing. And that's the basic of it. And in
Exactly.
fact, it's worse. It's not even telling women what they can wear, it's actually taking clothing away, which is so violent, and it's so it's so degrading actually. So inshallah, we come together, we talk about our experiences, and we build this sisterhood. And it's like you said, Kiran, no more. We are not engaging in any of these oppressive, yeah, but are you oppressed conversations anymore. It's just become a joke. It's just become a joke. No one here is oppressed. When it becomes oppression is when something is forced. Now, whether that's a forced hijab or a forced hijab ban, those are the two sides of the same coin. We cannot allow that type of thing to happen. So, here at World Hijab Day, we're pro choice, we're pro human rights, we're pro Islam. And if this is a problem for people, then this is where they need to reflect and understand that this is actually discrimination. We have a lot of love and respect for our, brothers and sisters across the world in humanity, and we ask for the same respect back. So inshallah, it's a strong message. It's a message of unity this year, and I'm so excited for it all. There's another topic as well, though, isn't it, that you're hosting? Tell us about that one.
Yes, that's topic four. And before I go to that, I appreciated the fact that you brought in the word respect. And here's something I've always said in my public speaking when it comes to the hijab and my writings: you don't have to understand to respect. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I grew up in North America. There are days I don't understand a woman showing her cleavage. The respect is still there. And if you don't understand the hijab on our heads, the respect is still needed. You do not need to understand to respect. And if that's one thing you take away from today's live session or this movement, please take that with you. You do not. And I'm going to come to topic 4 now, which I have the honor of hosting, and I'm so excited about it. It's hijabis in leadership, breaking barriers in public life. Sultana Tafadar, who's a criminal barrister leading King's Counsel in criminal and human rights law, is going to be my guest. She's the first hijab wearing criminal barrister appointed KC in the UK. What a big, big honor. And she's known for high stakes advocacy and strategic litigation. A powerhouse. And also Representative Medina Wilson Anton of Delaware. She's going to be her state representative. First Muslim elected to Delaware's State House at age 26. Wow. And Black hijabi woman and national stand-up comedian. I love stand-up comedy, so yay. Maybe some jokes, we'll see. I think she's got jokes. And she's champion of progressive leadership and civic engagement. So I'm really excited to speak to both of them, to find out
Amazing.
more about their journey, but also to understand. And like you said, to your point a bit ago, and how I mentioned, the time for apologies is over. Please don't expect any Muslim woman to go to that rhetoric that we started out with a very long time ago. There are no apologies for wearing the hijab. There never will be, right? We're proud of our choices, and we're proud of what we do every day. And to Shiri, to your point again, we're a walking symbol of Islam, alhamdulillah. And we do this with consciousness,
Loudly
right?
and proudly.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, if you're losing sleep over it, again, melatonin maybe helps. I don't know. Maybe go get some melatonin. Maybe it'll help. Maybe I don't know. See a
And you
therapist.
mean
Maybe that will help.
sunshine. We like sunshine. You should get some sunshine and positivity,
Yeah,
inshallah. This
yeah.
is what we're talking about here. We love to keep the conversation positive, right, Kieran? And yes, we experience a lot of hate and discrimination, but it's about flipping the script on
Mhm.
those same haters, because a lot of the times, subhanallah, what can I say? World Hijab Day has been able to share so much, so many stories, hijab stories, and people have actually come to our faith because of it. So alhamdulillah, Allah is great,
Alhamdulillah.
God is great, and we have so much to give. Now, of course, through World Hijab Day, people try wearing the hijab just to experience that.
Mhm.
People also fast with us in Ramadan. Ramadan is around the corner. We're
Yeah.
excited for it.
Mhm.
And a lot of women right now, young women, are perhaps feeling a little bit more apprehensive than they have before because of the anti-Muslim sentiment. And I say, actually, just do Bismillah, try it and see how you go with it, because it's such a liberating feeling, actually, because it gives you that sense of identity. It gives you a boost that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protects us all. So inshallah, don't feel fearful. Let's flip the script. We're stronger together. We're going to support each other. From all the support that we receive every year from our Sikh sisters and brothers, from our Christian brothers and sisters, from all the people in the world. We really want to see your stories. So please do tag us in all the stories. Keep us very, very busy. We have a very small team that stay very, very busy making sure we are checking out your amazing events. We are checking out your posts, your stories, your tags. Please share with us your personal hijab stories. We love to hear it. We love to hear your personal hijab stories. And look, Kiran, I don't even know if you know mine, but it's actually to do with 9/11. 9/11
Here, I
happened.
did not know that. Tell.
So 9/11 happened, and I was like maybe 14, 15, and I went to a school which was majority non-Muslim at the time. And the way people started hating instantly Muslims, it
And
was
this is in
something that
London,
I
right? Of course, this is London, not
yeah,
even the
yeah,
States. Yeah.
this isn't even in the States.
Yeah.
So it was an instant reaction. And I thought, you know what? No, I'm Muslim, and no, I'm not a terrorist. So what I did was I actually had a bit of a dream or a vision or something like that. And the following morning, I went into school wearing a hijab, wearing
MashaAllah.
a hijab.
Go girl.
And I said to my friend Francis, and I said to all of my friends that actually I'm still the same Shireen. I am Muslim and I am proud, and my faith teaches me to love and respect everyone. And we're here for humanity. So nothing has changed. I
Absolutely.
have just decided to show everyone that I am also Muslim. So, Alhamdulillah. And that's how we should be. That's how we should be strong and proud of our faith and unite that, inshallah, Allah makes it easy for our ummah, for our sisters who choose to wear the hijab and protects our sisters. That's what we're doing right here at World Hijab Day.
Ameen. And please join us on Sunday, February 1st, this Sunday, day after tomorrow, inshallah, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern and 2:30 p.m. GMT. We're here. We'll be talking to amazing powerhouses that we just mentioned to you. They'll be sharing their stories and why they're doing what they're doing and how they're making World Hijab Day something that everybody should know about, and also the hijab that is a choice and a beautiful choice. So join us, inshallah, on Sunday. We'll see you then. Shri, anything else to say?
Oh, do go check out worldhijabday.com for all the information, how you can get involved, how you can become an ambassador, how you can tell us about your amazing events, how your companies and organizations can get involved. You can download various graphics, share them on your social media, share them with your friends and family. There's also something that I always say. You might have mentioned before, I'm a humanitarian at heart, so I'm a chronic fundraiser. And unfortunately, there's so many causes out there that we fundraise for throughout the year. World Hijab Day is also one of those Sadqa Jariyah projects that you can support. So go
Yep.
check out the website and click on the link to donate so that we can continue to do what we're doing, and we can, bring new initiatives and new programs to the world globally, into schools, into academic institutions, so we can support our sisters around the world. So do give us a follow. Make sure you're following us for all updates across all platforms. So like I mentioned, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, we're on it all. So make sure you go check us out, connect with us as well. I'm Shireen Mahmood. I'm also on Instagram at just Shireen. Kiran is also everywhere. Do share with us, Kiran. How can people reach out to you?
I am everywhere. I try. But yeah, at Kieran MK 0822 on Insta. You can send me a request to follow. We'll see about that. Thanks, Shireen.
Bless you.
And our hashtag this year is Unity in Hijab. So that unity, we will await it to see, to feel, to share on Sunday, inshallah, because showing up matters and showing up will always matter. So, inshallah, hopefully you can join us on Sunday. We'll see you then. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum and bye.
Take care. God bless. Assalamu alaikum.